Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a small deal from the Robert Kiyosaki's game Cash Flow 101.
Hey guys, this is Michelle and Camilo, and we've been talking about this game because it really made such a big difference to us. And right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna share some of the deals that actually happen in the game and how they relate and how we found them in real life. Like this, we started reading them on the game when we used to go to these networking events, and then all of a sudden, once we decide to get into real estate, we actually see these things unfold in real life, and we take the things that we learned in the game and we apply them in real life. So this is the first, go ahead.
Well, keep in mind that this is a board game that was created 10, 20 years ago. I don't know when. So these numbers are more for the game. But just we're discussing this so you get the importance of the cash flow and the terms that we're going to use and what we're looking for as investors, not as players, but as real life investors. What is the terms that we're looking for and what is the goal when we find an opportunity?
Yeah, what do we look at when we're analyzing a deal, basically? Deals get thrown to us all the time. So how do we analyze it? And I think this is a great way to illustrate it. So let's go for the first deal. And again, we're doing small deals. And this small deal is a condo for sale. And all of this information I'm reading from the card. So they give you all of these details that I'm going to go over. It's an older 2-1 condo offered by a young couple who wants to move up to a 3-2 house due to growing family. Available soon. Use this for yourself or to sell to another player.
That's a key thing, and I'm going to talk about it in a few minutes.
Yes. 38% return on investment. It may sell for $45,000 to $65,000. The cost is $55,000 for the condo. The down payment, however, is $5,000. The mortgage is $50,000, and you're going to get a cash flow after you pay all expenses of $160 positive cash flow.
$160 cash flow. Okay, so very important. I was talking about use these yourself or sell to another player. So we're playing the game, we roll the dice, and I hit this part where it says small deals or deals, and I can get to pick either a small deals or a big deal, and I just picked this card. So I am holding this card. Let's talk about it in real life. I found this opportunity of a 4-house for sale or a condo for sale by owner. I called the person and they said, hey guys, you can get this deal. And okay, we negotiate. How much can I get it for? Oh yeah, the cost is $55,000. That's how much I was willing to negotiate in this property. Now I can sell this property between $45,000 or $65,000. Now, am I buying it under market value? Again, the cost is $55,000. The market value is $45,000 to $65,000. So I'm right in the middle. But the cash flow is $160 just putting out a $5,000 deposit. What is good? What am I looking for? Well, first of all, I need to put in a $5,000 deposit and get a mortgage for $50,000. Now, with the $160 a month in cash flow, that's a great return on a $5,000 money that I put in. That's a 38% return on investment. Now, if the market goes up, I may sell this property that I just bought for $55,000 and I can sell it for $65,000. Maybe the market goes a little bit higher and I can sell it for $70,000. What if the market goes down and I bought it for $55,000 and the market is at $45,000? Well, I decide not to sell it because the cash flow is still working, still giving me the return. My point is, this is exactly what we're looking for in real life. We're buying properties for the cash flow, not the appreciation. The appreciation is the extra gravy on top of the deal. It is the cherry on top. If we have a great deal that we bought it and the market went up and there's a buyer ready to go for it and we can sell it, great, we sell it and it appreciates. If it goes down but it's still cash flowing, we just keep it.
No problem.
That's what it is. Now, sell yourself, use yourself, or sell to another player. Talk to us about this. This is a wholesale deal.
I
so
love
exciting.
that part because like we said, it happens in real life. So what happens when you do a wholesale deal? The wholesales are like the thing right now. Everybody I know is a wholesale, right? And a wholesaler. What they do, what wholesalers do, which we're wholesalers as well, this is the bread and butter of our business. When we find deals that maybe at that time we don't want to invest in, we don't have the capital, it could be that it's just not the right deal for us for whatever reason, then we sell it to someone else and we make a profit right there and then because we're the middle person. We're the person who found the deal and then we also found the final buyer. So what happens is that I have a deal that it came to me and it's an amazing deal. It's gonna give you 38% ROI. It's gonna give you positive cash flow. And then I find a buyer who is, this is exactly what they're looking for. And what I do is I make a small commission or profit in the middle. I can make anywhere between $3,000 in a quick moment to, we've seen deals for $25,000, and up. Really, the sky is the limit. It depends on the market. It depends how cheap you find the deal, and it depends how much your buyer is willing to pay for that deal. These factors all come in, and this is exactly what we go over on our program that we have. We have 2 programs based solely only in wholesales because wholesales is such an amazing business. And so we have 2 programs that focus on that, which is our purchase to profit program and our cash maker program. So going back to the deal, you can always, if it's not the right deal for you, you can find a great deal, sell it to a final investor and not invest 1 cent in it. You don't have to put your money in it. You don't have to fix anything on it. If it needs repairs, you don't have to fix a single inch of that house. You can sell it like that to your buyer and they'll be able to monetize on it because you found such a great deal.
Exactly. To put it in other words, I found this deal and I either keep it as a rental and get the cash flow or I sell it to somebody else. So I got this property for $55,000.
Yeah.
Would you like to get it? Your cost will be $56,000. I'll just make $1,000 and it's your deal.
Sure.
It's not
exactly
even
what I'm looking for.
It's not even her turn in the game, and I'm selling her this deal. Why? Because she has the cash available. And guess what? If I'm a wholesaler and I'm looking for deals, I'm a deal finder. I'm gonna cash $1,000 here, $1,000 there, $3,000 here, $4,000 here, and that's what a wholesaler does, is just looking for deals, and they don't need to be small deals, they can also be big deals. So that's the difference between a wholesaler and a landlord or a fix and flipper person who's gonna buy fix and sell properties. We just get deals, and that's what we saw in this game. This is real life examples, and that's when we said, hey, what if we do this in real life? We focus on it. We do our own financial statements.
We analyze the deals, and it started to happen. We started with our wholesales. We did amazing. And then we went on for our rehabs, which generated enough cash for us to be able to be landlords and find that freedom. So that little sentence right there, you might read it through and be like, okay, whatever, but it could be so important. If at any point in the game and also in life, you run out of cash, we call it going back to basics. We go back to our wholesales and we start generating that cash. Wholesales is a great cash generator. If you want to invest in more deals later in the game or in life, generate that cash, and we did it through wholesales so that we can buy our next deal.
Exactly. Guys, in the next video, we're going to analyze a small deal and a big deal. Stay tuned.